Right now, without your noticing, your mind is handling hundreds of small disturbances, and it has been all day. Hello, I'm Judith Davis. Everything you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch is a stimulus, a disturbance of your equilibrium, whether very slight or very intense. For each stimulus, your mind must find a good response, one that restores your mind's equilibrium, and therefore your comfort. This is going on constantly, and because there are so many stimuli, your mind is very busy dealing with all of them. Here are some examples of external stimuli, those that come from outside our bodies. Sight, a scary movie. Think of a frightening moment in a movie. Many years ago, I went to see Psycho. As the killer advanced on his victim, I closed my eyes. Shortly, I heard everyone in the theater screaming, and though I was curious, I kept my eyes shut until the noise died down. My mind had a simple solution to an unwelcome sight. Don't watch it. Sound, a crying baby. For a parent, a baby's cry is a stimulus that demands action. It's distressing to hear, and the response is immediate. You go to the baby and try to restore his comfort, which restores your own. The cry is designed by nature to be hard to ignore. Smell, a restaurant. I once knew a man who moved into a house near a Chinese restaurant. Every evening, the cooking odors filled his home. He found this so intolerable that he tried to end it by suing the restaurant, an expensive, time-consuming solution to an unwanted smell. I never did hear whether he won. Taste, a hot pepper. Once when I was a girl, my mother and I ate at an Italian diner. We sat at the counter. When she ordered, my mother asked for something that wasn't spicy. But while she waited, she casually picked up what looked like a pickle, and as she took a bite, she discovered that she'd bitten into a hot pepper. The cooks cracked up laughing and brought her a glass of ice water. I was curious and thought it would be safe if I simply licked one. They brought me a glass of water too. Notice what each of these has in common. A stimulus arrives that the mind judges unwelcome, and the mind does something about it. Closes the eyes, springs into action, files a lawsuit, reaches for water. Some solutions are wiser than others, but the impulse underneath all of them is the same, to restore comfort. This is the quiet, constant work your mind is doing on your behalf every day. Most of the time, it does it so smoothly that you never notice. For next week, sights, sounds, smells, and tastes are the stimuli that come from outside your mind, but some of the most powerful ones arise from within. That's what I'll describe next time. For now, you might simply notice, over the coming week, the small ways your own mind is working to keep you comfortable.